I had a really exciting channeling experience in city Valmiera just yesterday. Today I'm going to recepie to another channeling seminar. I was channeling the Enrico. So when I say his name, some laughter is coming, like excitement is coming. Okay, but the story was okay. I will tell a little bit more, but I'm already from the talking. My jaw hurts, the muscles, and this is interesting because when I started to do the channeling, Enrico speaks so fast and so many words and sometimes so loud that my muscles hurt, and I cannot talk that much as he. And it's like when you talk too much, your muscles start to hurt. And I never had this experience. But about the seminar in Valmiera, I will share the interesting topics too. One was the energy amplifying soup, and I will share the recipe as they told. And the other is about a man in the audience asked, how can he balance his chakra flow? How can he balance it? And instantly Enrico replied, when you are having this question, it by default means that you don't have a balanced chakra flow, energy flow. And what this means is that people who have balanced energy flow, or you would say good energy flow, they don't have I will not make it. They don't have they don't have questions at all. When they have a question, they already intuitively have answer. So if you have a question and you don't find an answer, it means that you're not receiving this answer from above. Means that your energy flow is blocked. Your energy flow is blocked, and they gave him an explanation or a suggestion. How can you you would say unblock yourself? But I think it was the telling that the story was for him, like something personal. And the story was that forget about all goals that you need to achieve. Forget about all success that you need to achieve in your life. As I understood, for his suggestion was that he's constantly going to achieve something. He wants to constantly achieve something. Forget about all this, because now this is my interpretation following that if you are looking for a goal and constantly going for it, you are creating expectation, and therefore you're creating also suffering, because as soon as you will, I will not achieve this goal, you start feeling sad, you start feeling worried, you start feeling depressed, and you start blocking yourself. I will never achieve this is not for me, how can I achieve this, and something. But the story continues from Enrico. Forget about all those goals, forget about all those achievements, just forget about it. Forget about the job, forget about the money, forget about everything. And when you do free yourself from those ideas, from those matrices, from those concepts, you will start your energy to flow freely. Your energy will start to flow freely. And what I saw is that he has blocked his second chakra, like there is a blockage inside, and his energy is not flowing freely, and therefore it's really easy for him to get like doubts, disbeliefs, stress, worries, fears, whether he will achieve this or not achieve this. And when he releases and lets go of these goals that he needs to get them, he will start feeling inner peace. He will start feeling inner freedom, inner peace, inner free. And when he starts feeling inner peace, his energy will then start to flow. His energy will then start to balance out and flow. And he said, and Enrico said that you will then start to feel smilier, happier, and more enjoying your life at this moment that it is. And then question that you need to have something or do something, you already will know, and you will intuitively feel what you need to do to achieve this goal. It's like you will have it like, oh, okay, I feel that I must go there, I feel that I must do this and that, and you will start becoming more intuitive, and therefore you will already and will have answers to more and more questions. You will just have them by yourself. You will not need to search for a guru for an answer. You will have those answers intuitively with a freer, blissing, inner peace, like a realization. Oh, I already know the answer. I already feel the answer. But when the mind will start pumping in, oh, I must achieve something like this, you'll block yourself again. But then you will, okay, I feel I know what to do. And this is the power of meditation that it gives. And I understood from Enrico that meditation is a tool to, in a way, give you this understanding, but meditation is just another method to receive this state. Just another method of receiving this state. But I understood this is the most powerful methods. But the methods are already within you. You already will know. You already will know them. You already feel them. All the methods. It doesn't mean it has to be meditation. It can be also walking in the park, smiling. About the smiling. And the lady said, Enrico, what can you say and what can you suggest to people? And he said, start smiling. And it's like, okay, some of them started to smile, some of them started to laugh, but the interesting thing was that when in the channeling Enrico came, there was 2 points. At first time, it was like, when he came, everybody in the audience started to laugh. And the one lady, she started laughing hysterically and fell down on the ground, and she started laughing. And at that point, I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And I went out of this channeling state, and it was like we talked some 5 minutes more, and then I get back to the channeling state, but it wasn't so intense. But the laughter was amazing. And many times people, when they see Enrico channeling videos, they say they feel so laughter and excitement, and this is the energy that comes through. This is the energy that starts bursting through, kicking through. Yeah, about the smiling, the idea, and he explained that later, that smiling is when you and where you were smiling from joy, smiling from laughter or whatever, you were in a positive or channeled energy flow, and your physical body gets to the smiling point. It somehow locks the physical muscles and starts smiling. And for example, if you are sad and if you are depressed, you just need to start smiling. And he explained why. Because when you start smiling, your physical body locks back to that, for example, laughter and channeled energy state. For example, your physical body logs back to the smiling point. And even if you are sad and start to smile, slowly, but firstly your physical body logs back to that state, and therefore it by default starts returning itself back to the smiling energy. And slowly, and all of a sudden you will just start to feel the energy coming back to you. So it was like a hinge or a key that you just need to start smiling. That was interesting for me. I will try this. I will try it when in times of when I feel sad a little bit. So about the soup, the energy amplifying soup. So how the information was coming. First of all, it's like, okay, it's a not liquid soup. It's a okay. My English vocabulary is really small, so it's like a cream soup. It's not completely liquid like water. It's a little bit like creamy, but not dense. It's like creamy. I'll pass these cars. And the onions, and it's boiled with water. I understood that it's not a short boiling, it's like a long-term boiling, like for like 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 50 minutes, something like this. I'm not a chef powar, so I'm not a chef. No, not a chef powar. Okay, chef, I believe it's English and it's only chef. So I don't know the recipes and how you make it, but and then he says, okay, what I understood, it's onion boiled with garlic, and but it's boiled, and the idea is that you get the juice out of the garlic and juice out of the onion. It's a white creamy juice, and I said from other channelings that garlic has the white creamy sauce inside, the juice inside, and it really is needed for the body, and it somehow heals the body, and it somehow gives the cells, organism cells, the life energy, the living energy or something. So I don't know, it's like it's really necessary for the body, the garlic sauce, you would say. It's the garlic boiled white sauce as it comes out, but pure, not bought, pure. And then there was dill, I think it's dill in English. It's a green leaf at tin, you use it for spices. You cut it into small pieces, then you put on the food. But the thicker edge from the ground grows out, not the heads of it, but the I don't know how in English say the thicker part, and where is the juicy inside. You boil this together, and then the thing that next happens. The idea is that the audience asked, one man in the audience asked for an energy amplifying, vibration amplifying recipe, and then they shared this recipe. But the next was now, Enrico was like, well, we don't know the name of it, and the name isn't in the body also, but we can share you images from the body as he sees, and we share the images, and you have to decide and know what it is yourself. And everyone was like, okay. It's like, okay, what I saw. Ginger, I think it's ginger. It grows on the ground, in the ground, and it has a gray-like coating outside of him that you need to peel, but it's not ginger. And inside of that root, I understood it's a rounded root. Inside that root, there is a hole. It's inside is white, but in the center there is a hole. And everybody's like, what it is? Is it a pumpkin? No, it's not a pumpkin. And then Enrico is laughing, but he doesn't know also, and there is no vocabulary name in this. I don't know what it is. And it's like a coconut. No, it's not a coconut. And then he said, okay, you will talk with this person after the channeling, and you will try to grasp it and find it out yourselves. And then after the channeling, we started to talk about what it is. I said, I don't know what it is. I first time see anything like it. And then I went to wash my hands, and then I came back to the audience. It's like, okay, when I was washing hands, I said, Enrico, show me what it is, the recipe. And the images were like, okay, back the garlic, the onion, boiled together with this plant. And I said, I know, I see the leaves of the plant. They are like rounded and like this, like a gear, something like a gear. I said, but I know this is celery. But and then I asked the audience, but does anybody know what kind of a root does the celery has? It's like, in my feelings, like, ask about the root. And they're like, oh yeah, that's the root of the celery. I was like, really? I said, yeah. And it's like, okay, wait, I will check the root of the celery. And I took the mobile phone and I searched Google, and yeah, it's the root of the celery's root. Maybe I will find it and I will show you in the camera, just to make sure that my English interpretation is okay. It's not misunderstood, because when it gets to term like a specific type of like medical terminology and specific terminology words, it gets messy for me. So here it is. I hope you see it. It's something like this. I never ate it. But from the channeling I already know how it feels and a little bit how it tastes. And then I called one lady who is more experienced in making food, and I asked about how does it taste like. She said, well, it tastes the same as the celery, only more juicier, more the taste. So yeah, that's exactly what's needed. Now, coming up, what it does to human energy, amplifies frequency or something. What it does, I never tasted. I don't know what it does, but from the channeling story or the information that was coming through, what it does, it releases the tension in your nerve or etheric body. So what it does, it freely let go. It's like when you're like this, I want to do this, I want to have this. You put so much tension or stress. In other words, you lock your whole nerve system and cells. You're like locked. It's like a flower, and all of a sudden closes. But this fruit, this recipe, this creamy like soup, what it does with it energy, it unlocks the tension and releases the tension, and you will feel just like you're in the body just relaxes, and you can feel dizzier, you can feel energizing. And the next step is, the idea is that it unblocks the tension in your nerve system, and the next step is that your inner energy just starts to shine more through. Like your inner energy shines outside through. And what it does, and he said also from the soup that you ate inside your stomach, it will also then shine out the energy from that, from the soup you ate, the recipe that we were given, and it will shine out also the energy from the soup. It will shine out the energy from the soup. And then you will feel more energy. I've never tried anything like this. I know that I'm energy sensitive, so I will definitely try this recipe. And I know that my father once was making like a energetical soup, but it was different from this recipe. But I definitely will try this recipe, and then I will tell what I felt. And that soup was what my father made, and I felt so strong energies. But I then wasn't channeling. It was like all my body was vibrating, and the energy from above was coming through freely, really freely. And I felt like this whole time. It was like, oh man, and I need to go. And it was like, man, so energizing. It's like completely, hugely energizing. I cannot explain in English words. That's simple what I felt. But I felt this state when I'm doing strong energy breathings from the top, like receiving cosmic energies intensely. Then I have this feeling. But from the soup, from the soup, what my father was making, the recipe was cabbages, onions, garlic, chili, celery leaves, and some spices like pepper or something. And he boiled it together for like an hour or 2 hours, I don't know. And then so that this soup also has to be boiled, to get the max out of it. And when said that Enrico said you need to drink garlic liquids. I said sauce from the garlic. I said, but yeah, it's like spicy. You cannot even eat the garlic sauce. So how do you give the garlic to lose its strongness, its spiciness from the garlic? And he said, keep it in water or boil it, and you will lose the strongness from the garlic. And it's like, and then it showed like to get the maximum, you need to boil a lot of garlic to get the maximum out of it for your body. So boil a lot of garlic, make it as a soup, put this celery root, cut it, or how you make it, it's up to you, and in the proportions how you make it's up to you. But I will definitely try it, and let's see. I will post up the energy liquids, and also then the images was coming that it's something similar to people that smoke marijuana or weed, although I never tried it and never smoked it. But from the people that I have heard, what it amplifies energies, that's what I heard. It's something similar, but it's really, I understood that this recipe is really healthy. So we'll see. Yeah, so I will talk about this in the seminar, and I need to relax my muscles right here because I have a 6-hour seminar right now. It's like a day seminar, basically, just me alone. It's okay. So enjoy your time, enjoy your day, and if you decide to try this, other dimension entities giving